Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be previewing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Week 7 matchup versus the Atlanta Falcons. This is a very pivotal matchup for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they're coming into this game with a 3-2 record. The Falcons are 3-3. So these guys are definitely two of the top teams of the NFC South right now. The Saints are still kind of floating in there, but they just lost on Thursday Night Football. The Carolina Panthers are, well, the Carolina Panthers right now. They are in an unfortunate situation. So this is definitely a battle in terms of supremacy for the NFC South, potentially going forward, right? The Bucs have already won against the New Orleans Saints. If they beat the Falcons now in this scenario, right, they increase their record to 4-2. They go out there, take a huge lead in the South. It's very important for the Bucs in this game to definitely go and win this game, right? And the Falcons are an interesting team. You have Bijan Robinson there, who's just an absolute beast at running back. You really just have a lot of good running backs there, right? Tyler Algier is there. Cordero Patterson is there. The biggest question regarding just they have a decent defense. The biggest question regarding the Falcons right now is Desmond Ridder. How is Desmond Ridder going to do? And he's been up and down this year, right? The Buccaneers defense is looking to rebound where Jared Goff admittedly tore him up, in my opinion, in terms of passing yards, in terms of just, diming up the defense. Like, Goff did a great job. You can't allow Desmond Ridder to do a similar thing. And also your run defense has got to be on point defensively against this Falcons team because they love to run the football. So you look at guys like Vita Vea, you look at guys like Kalijah Kancey coming back, who was huge last week for the Bucs, Devin White, Levante David, Shaq Barrett, all those guys need to step up in a big way to really try and, nullify, to neutralize this Falcons rushing attack, which is the bread and butter of what this Falcons team loves to do. Offensively for the Bucs, you gotta play better than what you saw last week, right? I get it. Lions are a good football team. Falcons have a decent defense as well. You've got to play better. The plays were there, right? Baker Mayfield missed a couple of long throws to Trey Palmer. Long pass for Mike Evans got batted and got intercepted, right? You've got to capitalize. The opportunities are going to be there with this offense, with this, offensive attack. And we've seen this team be able to move the football in between the 20s, right? We know that this is an offense that is capable of doing that. It's just a matter now of your playmakers making plays. Mike Evans has got to have a bounce back week. Baker Mayfield's got to have a bounce back week. First and foremost, because that connection's huge for the Bucs. Chris Godwin's got to continue to do some good stuff. Trey Palmer's got to bounce back. And also, you got to see the run game actually be something. We talked about it this week where, man, oh man, this run game's been struggling this year. Part of it's been blocking. Part of it's been the running backs themselves. Regardless of who you want to blame, point blank is that this running game's got to have some semblance of life to complement, or to really for this offense to unlock its full potential, because we've heard Dave Canales and Todd Bowles talk time and time again about how they want to run the football. Well, I mean, giving guys carries is all well and good, but it don't mean anything if they ain't getting yardage, right? It don't mean a thing. So moving forward, hopefully starting with this game, you need to see the run game improve. You need to. Otherwise, this offense may be in for another long day. Like what we saw against Detroit, like what we saw against the Philadelphia Eagles, could be a long day. If the run game does come back and bounce back in a big way, improved, like what we saw against the Saints in some ways, like what we saw, against the Vikings a little bit, what we saw against the Bears a little bit, then it's a different ball game, right? Then it's an entirely different Bucs offense. I think a big piece of how this offense is going to have success in this upcoming game is going to be how the running attack looks. So it's going to be a big wait and see type of moment to see if that does show improvement. But man, big matchup here for the NFC South. We're going to see what's going to happen, folks. I know a lot of people may feel down about this team right now coming away from the Lions game. It's a similar feeling to what happened against the Eagles game, right? A lot of people came away from that game thinking, oh man, this team stinks, right? But the Bucs could easily bounce back. Again, you get a big win here against Atlanta, go to 4-2, be in the driver's seat for the division. That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal and should not be understated enough. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. I think the Buccaneers have a really, really good chance to bounce back here, make some noise. 4-2 is not a bad record, folks. 4-2 looks a whole heck of a lot better than 3-3. I'll tell you that much. So hopefully the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get the win here. Feel like they have a really good chance to bounce back, and really be able to take a strong position in the South. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I thought I was going to say thoughts and positions. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear them. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your score predictions down in the comment section below as well. I'd love to hear it. Also, I'm going to be going live for the game during the game and then on Bleacher Report after the game, so stay tuned for that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, folks, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.